There are lands that feel almost detached from the modern map, places where survival itself seems to rise from impossible conditions, and yet life continues with remarkable strength. Ethiopia is one of those rare places where history, identity, and endurance are deeply woven into the fabric of everyday existence. Located in the Horn of Africa, Ethiopia is often referred to as the cradle of humanity, a title supported by some of the oldest archaeological discoveries of early human ancestors found in its terrain. It is a country where ancient history is not locked in museums alone. It is still alive in language, food, rituals, and the rhythm of daily life. Ethiopia is also widely recognized for its long and complex historical independence. Unlike most African regions that experienced sustained European colonial rule, Ethiopia successfully resisted full long-term colonization. There was a brief period of Italian occupation between 1936 and 1941, but it was ultimately overturned, making Ethiopia one of the only African nations to maintain a continuous sovereign identity through the colonial era. This history has become a powerful symbol of resilience and national pride. But Ethiopia is far more than its political history. It is a land of dramatic contrasts and extreme geography. Towering highlands and rugged mountain ranges dominate much of the landscape, while deep valleys, volcanic formations, and arid lowlands stretch across other regions. This environmental diversity has forced adaptation, shaping communities that have learned to thrive in conditions ranging from fertile plateaus to harsh desert climates. These landscapes have also influenced Ethiopia's cultural richness. With dozens of ethnic groups and languages, the country holds one of the most diverse cultural tapestries on the African continent. Ancient traditions continue to play a central role in daily life, from distinctive music and dance to centuries-old religious practices and community customs that have survived generations of change. In many rural regions, life still follows patterns that have remained largely unchanged for hundreds of years. Farming methods, social structures, and seasonal traditions reflect a deep connection to the land. At the same time, modern cities like Addis Ababa are rapidly evolving, blending contemporary growth with historical identity. Ethiopia is a place where past and future exist side by side, where ancient civilizations meet modern ambition, and where survival in challenging landscapes has forged a culture defined by endurance, pride, and continuity. Ethiopia's story is deeply rooted in the rise of the Aksumite Kingdom, one of the most powerful civilizations of ancient East Africa. Flourishing between the 1st and 10th centuries, Aksum was far more than a regional power. It was a major hub of global trade, linking Africa with the Middle East and the Indian subcontinent. From its capital, Aksum controlled key trade routes that moved gold, ivory, spices, and textiles across continents, making it one of the wealthiest and most influential kingdoms of its time. Its strategic position allowed it to connect distant civilizations, shaping commerce and cultural exchange on a massive scale. Aksum was also ahead of its time in innovation. It became one of the first civilizations in the world to mint its own metal currency, a sign of its economic strength and political organization. Even more enduring was its contribution to language, the development of the Ge'ez script, which remains the foundation of several Ethiopian languages and is still used in religious texts today. At its peak, the Aksumite Kingdom stood as a symbol of power, intellect, and connection, laying the foundations of Ethiopia's identity as a land shaped by both ancient greatness and lasting cultural influence. Beyond its rich history, Ethiopia is a land of striking natural contrasts. Its landscape stretches from arid deserts to lush green plateaus, from roaring waterfalls to rugged mountain ranges, each region shaping how people live and adapt. Positioned in the Horn of Africa, Ethiopia also holds a strategically important role in regional politics and trade. Its location connects key routes between Africa and the Middle East, making it a central player in both economic activity and geopolitical dynamics. This unique blend of dramatic geography and strategic positioning has helped define Ethiopia not just as a nation of deep history, but as a country with lasting influence in the region. Ethiopia is a country where culture runs deep, shaped by a powerful blend of ancient traditions and enduring religious beliefs. Here, culture is not something preserved only for special occasions. It is lived every day, woven into routines, community life, and the values people pass from one generation to the next. At the heart of this cultural identity is religion. Ethiopia was among the first nations in the world to adopt Christianity, and that legacy still defines much of its social and spiritual life today. Churches are not just places of worship, they are centers of community, history, and identity. At the same time, Islam has a strong and long-standing presence, particularly in the eastern regions, contributing to a diverse and deeply spiritual society where different faiths have coexisted for centuries. This deep connection to faith is reflected vividly in Ethiopia's art and architecture. Religious paintings found in churches and monasteries are rich in color and symbolism, often illustrating biblical stories, saints, and important historical moments. These frescoes are not simply artistic expressions, they are an integral part of religious practice, helping to teach, inspire, and preserve spiritual traditions. Ethiopia is also renowned for its unique architectural achievements, most famously in Lalibela. Here, 11 remarkable churches were carved directly into solid volcanic rock, not constructed brick by brick, but sculpted downward into the earth itself. This extraordinary method required not only advanced skill, but also immense patience and vision. These rock-hewn churches are more than just architectural marvels. They are living places of worship that continue to draw pilgrims and visitors from around the world. They stand as powerful symbols of devotion, creativity, and resilience, reflecting a society where faith is not only believed, but physically carved into the landscape. Together, Ethiopia's religious traditions, artistic heritage, and architectural wonders create a culture that feels both ancient and alive, a rare continuity where history is not just remembered, but actively lived every single day. The journey into Ethiopia's Omo Valley takes us into one of the most extraordinary and culturally rich regions in Africa. Located in the southwest of the country, this vast valley follows the path of the Omo River, stretching nearly 760 kilometers through remote and often rugged terrain. But what truly sets the Omo Valley apart is not just its landscape, it's the people who call it home. Often described as a living museum of humanity, the Omo Valley is home to more than 20 distinct tribes, each with its own language, customs, and traditions. What makes this region remarkable is how these communities have preserved their ways of life for generations, largely untouched by the rapid modernizations seen in other parts of the world. The valley is also one of the most significant sites for anthropological research. Fossils of early human ancestors dating back hundreds of thousands of years have been discovered here, offering crucial insights into the origins of humanity. Because of this, the region has been recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, highlighting its importance not only to Ethiopia, but to the story of human evolution itself. Cultural traditions in the Omo Valley remain deeply rooted and highly symbolic. Among the Hama people, for example, one of the most important rites of passage is the bull jumping ceremony, a test of strength and courage that marks a boy's transition into manhood. Rituals like these continue to define identity and social structure within the tribes. Despite increasing exposure to the outside world, many communities in the Omo Valley have managed to maintain their traditional identity. However, this balance is slowly being challenged. Tourism, infrastructure development, and social changes are beginning to influence the region, bringing both opportunities and risks. What truly makes the Omo Valley stand out is not just its diversity, but the resilience of its people, their determination to preserve who they are in a rapidly changing world. It remains a rare place where culture, history, and human origins come together, offering a glimpse into both our past and the enduring strength of tradition. We now arrive at one of the most breathtaking and daring religious sites in Ethiopia, Abuna Yemata Guh Church. Perched high on a sheer cliff in the Tigray region, this extraordinary church is more than just an architectural wonder. It is a powerful symbol of faith, endurance, and devotion. Reaching Abuna Yemata Guh is not for the faint of heart. The journey involves navigating narrow, steep, and rugged paths carved into the mountainside. There are no safety ropes, no railings, and no modern climbing equipment, just raw rock and the courage to keep moving forward. A single misstep could have devastating consequences, making every step a test of focus and nerve. Rising over 200 meters above the ground, the church is built directly into the cliff face, almost hidden within the rock itself. Only local guides truly understand the winding, precarious routes that lead to its entrance. For outsiders, the climb can feel overwhelming, even impossible, but what awaits at the top is far more than just a view. Visiting Abuna Yemata Guh is not simply tourism, it becomes a deeply personal and spiritual experience. The climb itself is seen as part of the journey of faith, a physical act of devotion and commitment. What makes this even more remarkable is who makes the journey. Elderly pilgrims, and even women carrying children on their backs, undertake this dangerous climb without hesitation. For them, reaching the church is not about adventure, it is an expression of unwavering belief, a way to seek blessings, forgiveness, and a deeper connection with God. And once the final ascent is conquered, visitors are rewarded with something truly unforgettable. Inside, ancient frescoes cover the walls and ceilings, preserved for centuries, telling stories of faith and history in vivid color. The isolation of the church has helped protect these artworks, making them some of the most unique religious paintings in the world. Abuna Yemata Guh is unlike any ordinary place of worship. It stands in a location that seems almost impossible, yet it continues to draw those willing to risk everything for faith. In every sense, it is not just a destination, it is a journey that tests the body, challenges the mind, and ultimately strengthens the spirit. Abuna Lakes National Park is located in the central Rift Valley of Ethiopia. It is an ecosystem of striking contrasts. The park spans over 887 square kilometers. It encompasses two alkaline lakes, Abuna and Shala. Each lake has its own unique character. Abuna has vibrant turquoise waters. It serves as a vital habitat for flamingos. The deeper, saltier Shala is home to diverse fish species. This includes tilapia. Established in 2000, this national park is a sanctuary for wildlife. It is also a vital resource for local communities. The lake's mineral-rich waters attract birds and animals. This creates a rich tapestry of life amid an otherwise arid landscape. Surprisingly, around 300 bird species have been recorded here. This makes it a significant site for birdwatchers and researchers alike. Among these, thousands of lesser flamingos can often be witnessed. This creates a spectacle that draws visitors from around the globe. Yet this natural haven faces threats from human activities. Overexploitation of resources and climatic changes are impacting the delicate balance. The park serves as both a refuge and a reminder of nature's fragility. It is a stark illustration of how intertwined human existence is with the environment. As we contemplate the beauty of Abijata and Shala, we are reminded of its extraordinary nature. It is not merely its scenic allure that stands out. It plays a vital role as a lifeline for diverse life forms. The lakes, with their changing colors and the life they foster, echo a profound truth. In nature's complexity lies the essence of coexistence. Erta Ale volcano is a fierce sentinel in the Danakil Depression. It serves as one of the world's most active volcanoes. This volcano continuously reshapes the landscape around it. Located in northeastern Ethiopia, this geological wonder is not merely ground. It is a living entity, a molten eye that gazes upon the stark beauty of the Afar Desert. The formation of Erta Ale can be traced back over 1 million years. It was birthed from the slow yet relentless movement of tectonic plates. This created a unique rift valley that entices geologists from across the globe. The most extraordinary feature of Erta Ale is its lava lake. It is one of only a handful on the planet. This bubbling cauldron of molten rock has temperatures reaching upwards of 1,200 degrees Celsius. It emits a glow visible miles away. This glow casts an eerie light on the surrounding terrain. It is a stark reminder of Earth's violent past. It also offers a glimpse into its molten future. While many volcanoes are known for their explosive eruptions, Erta Ale's lava lake exhibits a slow movement. This mesmerizing movement is a hypnotic dance that draws those daring enough to witness it. Surprisingly, the surrounding ecosystem thrives in this harsh environment. Salt flats, vibrant with life, contrast sharply with the volcanic activity nearby. This showcases resilience in the face of extreme conditions. The Afar people have deep cultural ties to this land. They have long considered Erta Ale sacred. Their relationship with this volatile giant is one of both reverence and survival. As night falls and the stars blanket the sky, the glow of Erta Ale becomes a beacon in the darkness. It serves as an eternal reminder of nature's power and unpredictability. The volcano, both feared and revered, encapsulates the raw essence of Earth itself. The Omo River winds its way through Ethiopia. It is a lifeblood that nourishes both landscape and culture in this remote valley. Stretching over 760 kilometers, the river is not merely a geographical feature. It is a dynamic force, shaping the lives of those who dwell along its banks. This region, steeped in the essence of ancient civilization, serves as an anchor point for diverse communities. Here, over 20 distinct tribes coexist. Each tribe fosters its unique traditions and languages, intricately tied to the rhythms of the river. The Omo Valley is revered among anthropologists as a treasure trove of human history. Fossil discoveries dating back millions of years paint a vivid picture of humanity's evolution. This makes it one of the most significant areas in the world for archaeological study. Every year, scientists gather, their curiosity drawing them to the vibrant complexities of this valley. Here, the past echoes in the songs of its people. Among the tribes, the Hammer have captivated the world with their bull-jumping ceremony. This rite of passage symbolizes manhood and embodies the heart of their culture. Tradition dances with modernity in this ritual. Yet this valley faces challenges. The encroachment of development can threaten the delicate balance of life as it has been for generations. As roads carve new paths through ancient landscapes, the spirit of the communities remains resilient. The Omo River is more than just water flowing across the land. It serves as a conduit for life, history, and culture. It encapsulates the spirit of a people dedicated to preserving their identity. They navigate the tides of change with determination. The river continues its journey, a silent witness to the stories that unfold along its shores. As we wander through the Simien Mountains, we encounter a landscape that defies human imagination. This extraordinary range sprawls across northern Ethiopia. It has been a designated UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1978. This expanse was forged by volcanic activity and shaped through eons of relentless erosion. The mountains stand as a vibrant tapestry of nature. Their steep escarpments and deep valleys invite both wonder and introspection. Formed approximately 30 million years ago, the Simien Mountains are often referred to as the roof of Africa. Their peaks touch the sky, most notably Ras Dashen. At 4,550 meters, Ras Dashen is the highest point in Ethiopia. What captivates is not solely the geography, but the life it harbors. The gelada monkey is a unique species found only here. It spends its days grazing on the alpine grasslands. Its presence is akin to a living connection between the earth and the clouds. These creatures have strikingly colorful chests and social behaviors. They add a layer of richness to the rugged environment. They embody the delicate balance of life at such altitudes. Moreover, the Simien Mountains are also home to diverse flora and fauna. This includes endemic species that thrive in this high-altitude realm, such as the Ethiopian wolf. This mountain range plays a critical role in the ecosystem. It influences climate and weather patterns across the region. The journey through the Simien Mountains is not just one of visual splendor, but of discovery. Each step unveils stories of resilience and adaptation. These are echoes of an ancient world that continues to shape the present. Here, where the land seems to touch the heavens, one finds not only beauty. There is also an invitation to reflect on the profound interconnectedness of nature and life. In the end, the Simien Mountains resonate with the whispers of the earth itself. They urge us to listen closely. Hara Jugal is known as the old walled city of Hara. It unfolds as a vibrant tapestry of history and culture. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is enriched with the echoes of centuries. Situated in eastern Ethiopia, it stands as a significant center for Islam in the region. There are over 80 mosques and 102 shrines woven throughout its labyrinthine streets. Originally established in the 7th century, Hara Jugal flourished as a trading hub. It bridged Africa and the Arabian Peninsula. Its walls stretch 3.6 kilometers and have protected its inhabitants from outside influences. This has helped cultivate a unique blend of African and Islamic traditions. Venturing through its narrow alleys, one is enveloped by the scent of spices and coffee. This is a reminder of the busy markets that have existed here for generations. Hara is often referred to as the City of Saints. This is a nod to the many revered figures buried within its confines. Surprisingly, it is home to the Harari people. They are an ethnic group known for their distinct language and cultural practices. This includes the tradition of weaving intricate baskets. Notably, the city is famous for its unique practice of feeding wild hyenas. This ritual has fascinated visitors and locals alike. Each evening, a select group of individuals gathers to entice these creatures. They demonstrate an unusual bond between humans and wildlife. Despite modern challenges, the spirit of Hara remains resilient. It illustrates a city that embraces its past while navigating contemporary life. Ultimately, Hara Jugol stands as a living chronicle. It is a vibrant intersection where spirituality, culture, and tradition converge. This reminds us that some places bear stories worth telling for generations to come. Fassal Gebi is a fortress compound in Gondar. It is a vivid chronicle of Ethiopia's royal history. Commissioned by Emperor Fassalides in the 17th century, this palatial site served as the center of Ethiopia's imperial power. The architecture reveals a confluence of Ethiopian and foreign influences. It intertwines features of medieval European styles with local traditions. This forms a unique aesthetic that defies simple categorization. Within its walls, the atmosphere pulses with the echoes of a bygone era. Grand halls, intricate stone carvings, and lush gardens recreate the opulence of the past. What sets Fassal Gebi apart are the stories woven into its very fabric. Each stone whispers secrets of emperors, battles, and triumphs. This creates a rich tapestry. Did you know that the compound's blue-green waters are home to an annual festival? The Timkat celebration is where thousands gather to reenact the baptism of Christ. It transforms the area into a vibrant spectacle of faith and tradition. Walking through its gates, one is transporting to a time when Gondar flourished. It was a jewel of African civilization. The history entwined within these walls encompasses the strategic complexities of 17th century Africa. This was characterized by alliances and rivalries that shaped the continent's fate. Fassal Gebi stands as a crucial link in understanding Ethiopia's past. It is an essential part of its identity. Yet the shadow of time is evident. Ongoing conservation efforts face challenges from both natural erosion and human impact. The very essence of Fassal Gebi lies in its resilience. It is a story of survival against the odds. As the sun sets, bathing the fortress in a warm glow, one can't help but reflect on the voices of history. They continue to resonate within this hallowed ground. Hawassa City and its sprawling lake are a vibrant nexus of life in the southern nations, nationalities, and peoples region of Ethiopia. This lakeside urban center is known for its lush landscapes and cultural diversity. It has grown rapidly, drawing both locals and tourists alike. The lake itself is a significant part of the East African Rift System. It is home to a rich ecosystem. Over 400 species of birds can be found here. This makes it a hotspot for birdwatching enthusiasts. The beauty of Lake Hawassa is not merely in its scenery. It is an integral lifeline for the surrounding communities. What sets Hawassa apart is its blend of nature and humanity. The city's bustling markets teem with activity. The scent of freshly fried fish from the lake mingles with the vibrant chatter of traders and visitors. Here, the fish are not just food, but a cultural cornerstone. They are central to the livelihoods of many. Interestingly, the lake's waters are home to various fish species. These include tilapia and catfish. These fish are not only staples for local diets. They are also a source of economic sustenance. While Hawassa is often associated with its natural beauty, it also serves as a center for higher learning and innovation. It hosts one of Ethiopia's prominent universities. This fusion of academia and nature creates a dynamic environment. Future thinkers are inspired by the very landscapes that have shaped their heritage. Yet it's the lake's cultural significance that resonates most deeply. As the sun sets, casting a golden hue across the water, the the bonds of community are strengthened. Families and friends gather by the shore. Hawassa is more than a city. It embodies the essence of connection to each other, to tradition, and to the land that nurtures them. In the end, it is this relentless spirit of community that makes Hawassa City and like an extraordinary haven in Ethiopia's tapestry. Netchisar National Park is a convergence of ecosystems. It is situated in the southern nations, nationalities, and peoples region of Ethiopia. This park spans over 514 square kilometers. It is renowned for its diverse array of wildlife and unique landscapes. Within its boundaries, one can find lush greenery of open grasslands. There are also dense woodlands and striking lakes. This includes the expansive Netchisar and Chamo lakes. The park was created in 1975. Its aim was to protect its rich biodiversity. It also seeks to support the livelihoods of local communities that depend on it. Home to more than 100 species of birds, Netchisar is a paradise for birdwatchers and nature enthusiasts. This includes the famous endangered Shubal stork. The park also hosts large mammals like the lesser kudu. It is home to the elusive African wild cat. What distinguishes Netchisar from other parks is its unique geological features. These include the vast white limestone plains known as the white grass. There are also dramatic cliffs that provide sweeping views over the lakes below. Perhaps most surprising is the park's role in the ongoing study of evolution. Fossils have been found in the area. These suggest that Netchisar holds clues to the early stages of human development. This makes it a significant site for scientific research. Yet the park is not without its challenges. The encroachment of agriculture and fishing threatens its delicate ecosystems. Nonetheless, the resilience of its inhabitants continues to inspire conservation efforts. This includes both human and animal inhabitants. Awareness of these issues is crucial. As we explore Netchisar National Park, we uncover not just a refuge for life. It is a microcosm reflecting the intricate balance of nature and humanity. Here, the struggle for preservation extends beyond the natural realm. It resonates within the hearts of all who call this place home. The Sof Omar caves stretch along the twisting banks of the Waib Shebel River. They are a subterranean labyrinth carved into the limestone by eons of water erosion. This extraordinary site is located in the Bale Mountains of southeastern Ethiopia. It is a sanctuary of both natural beauty and historical significance. The caves were discovered in 1909. They are not merely geological formations. They serve as a spiritual hearth for the local Oromo people. The Oromo regard these caverns as sacred. As sunlight filters through the cave entrances, it casts enchanting patterns on the walls. These patterns reveal ancient inscriptions and art that whisper stories of a time long past. Over 15 kilometers of caves unfold, showcasing an intricate network of tunnels and chambers. Some areas remain undiscovered, inviting adventurers to explore their depths. Here, stalactites and stalagmites, formed over centuries, create an otherworldly ambience. Echoes of dripping water reverberate like a soft melody through the cold, damp air. Ethiopia is home to a surprising plethora of diverse ecosystems. The Sof Omar caves exemplify this diversity. The entrance alone houses a thriving population of bats. Bats are vital for the local ecosystem. The caves also provide a unique habitat for rare species of flora and fauna. Some of these species are found nowhere else on Earth. In addition, the caves hold significant archaeological value. Findings trace back thousands of years, linking humans to their ancient ancestors. Even today, the Sof Omar Caves continue to draw visitors. People come not only for their geological splendor, but for the spiritual connection they offer. For many, traversing this subterranean world is more than an expedition. It is a pilgrimage into the heart of Ethiopia's rich heritage. Within these winding corridors lies the echo of a land shaped by both nature and belief. This experience resonates deeply long after the journey ends. The Danakil Depression sits at the confluence of geological extremes. It is a curious formation born from tectonic forces that pull the Earth apart. Located in northeastern Ethiopia, this region plunges to more than 100 meters below sea level. This makes it one of the lowest places on the planet. At first glance, its desolate landscapes may seem inhospitable. These include salt flats, colorful sulfur springs, and active volcanoes. Yet life persists here, adapted to endure the scorching heat and barren conditions. The average temperature often exceeds 34 degrees Celsius. Some months reach an unbearable 50 degrees. What sets the Danakil apart is not merely its harshness. It is a vibrant tapestry of color and geological activity. The bright yellows and greens of sulfur deposits stand in stark contrast to the white salt crust. This creates a surreal environment that intrigues scientists and travelers alike. Here, the Erta Ale volcano continuously spews lava. This gives witness to the Earth's restless nature. Notably, it is one of the few volcanoes on Earth with an active lava lake. This astonishing phenomenon captivates geologists and adventurers. Inhabitants of the Danakil, primarily the Afar people, navigate these extreme conditions. They have a resilience shaped over countless generations. Their pastoral lifestyle reflects an intricate relationship with the land. Here, camels are not just beasts of burden, but lifelines. This is especially true in a landscape where water is scarce. Surprisingly, the Danakil is also home to one of the world's hottest inhabited places, Dalol. In the Danakil Depression, one can find both the brutality of nature and the tenacity of life. This juxtaposition reminds us of our planet's relentless force. It also highlights the endurance of those who inhabit its harshest terrains. Ras Dashen is the highest peak in Ethiopia. It stands as a silent sentinel over the Simeon Mountains, rising to an elevation of approximately 4,550 meters. It attracts trekkers and climbers from around the globe. Each seeks to conquer its rugged slopes. The peak is more than just an elevation. It embodies the spirit of adventure, drawing explorers to its remote wilderness. Historically, Ras Dashen has served as a landmark for travelers navigating the Ethiopian landscape. Its very name resonates with tales of bravery and endurance. Surrounding this giant are deep canyons and sharp cliffs. These were forged by millions of years of geological transformation. Here, glacial remnants and ancient rock formations coalesce into a tapestry of natural beauty. Diverse ecosystems thrive in this environment. It is a haven for unique wildlife, such as the elusive Ethiopian wolf. This wolf is one of the rarest canids on the planet. These wild canines roam the highlands, but their numbers are dwindling. This is a poignant reminder of the fragility of nature's balance. In addition to its natural allure, Ras Dashen plays a pivotal role in local culture and heritage. The mountain stands as a source of pride for the neighboring communities. They see it as a spiritual beacon. They celebrate its existence with traditional songs and rituals. These rituals share stories that have been passed down through generations. As the sun sets, casting a golden hue over the mountains, Ra's Dashen transforms into a silhouette against a colorful sky. It whispers secrets to those who dare to listen. This is a call to adventure that resonates through the ages. Here, beneath its watchful gaze, the spirit of Ethiopia's highlands endures, waiting to be discovered anew. The Blue Nile Falls, known locally as Tes Isat, translates to water that smokes. This name perfectly encapsulates the scene where the Blue Nile River cascades dramatically over a cliff. It creates a spray that resembles smoke rising into the air. Situated just a short drive from the historic town of Bahir Dar in Ethiopia, the falls are not merely a sight. They are a force of nature that has shaped the culture and geography of the region for centuries. The river, originating from Lake Tana, rushes with vigor, particularly during the rainy season. When the falls swell to their fullest, they flood the valley below with an impressive volume of water. Here, the harmony between land and river is palpable. Surrounding the falls, lush greenery thrives, creating a vivid contrast to the plummeting water. Local farmers have long utilized the fertile soil nourished by the river's sediment. They cultivate crops that sustain their families and communities. Many visitors are surprised to learn the falls are not just a tourist destination. They are a critical lifeline for the surrounding population. The falls provide water for irrigation and serve as a source of hydroelectric power. An interesting fact is that the falls' flow can vary significantly throughout the year. The peak water levels occur between July and August. The driest months may reduce the falls to a whisper. Historically, the falls have drawn the attention of explorers and writers. This includes the likes of Richard Burton and Mark Twain, who documented their beauty and significance. Yet, amidst this natural splendor, water management challenges loom. These challenges put pressure on both the ecosystem and local livelihoods. Blue Nile Falls remains a vivid reminder of nature's power. It is where water meets earth and life flourishes in tandem. Omo National Park is a vibrant enclave in southwestern Ethiopia. It unfurls along the banks of the Omo River. This river is a lifeblood that nourishes both land and culture. The park spans an area of over 4,700 square kilometers. It is cradled within a biodiverse tapestry. Here, savanna, riverine forests, and volcanic landscapes converge. This sanctuary is not merely a habitat for wildlife. It is a vital repository of human history. It is home to the indigenous tribes. Their connections to the land stretch back millennia. Among the park's inhabitants, the Karo people stand out. They are known for their intricate body painting. Their elaborate rituals speak to their symbiotic relationship with their environment. Surprisingly, Omo National Park boasts one of the highest concentrations of large mammals in Africa. This includes the elusive African wild dog. It also includes the endangered white-eared kob. Within its borders, nature thrives. It encapsulates species that are found nowhere else on Earth. The park exists as a canvas painted by time. It is shaped by volcanic activity and shifting rivers. The dance of the seasons also plays a role. Its ecosystems are vulnerable, however. They face threats from rising agricultural development and climate change. This delicate balance requires vigilance. Omo National Park serves not only as a sanctuary for wildlife, It also serves as a cultural heritage site that demands preservation. Visitors may find their experience deepened by the hum of the wilderness. They can also enjoy the vibrant culture of the tribes. These tribes inhabit this dynamic landscape. Omo National Park is a celebration of life. It is an echo of traditions that continue to thrive. These traditions exist amid the whispers of the ancient earth. In this realm, every heartbeat harmonizes with the pulse of a world. Here, nature and humanity coexist. It reminds us of the beauty and fragility that envelops us all. The Awash River carves its way through the arid landscapes of the Afar region. It is an oasis of life in a place of stark contrasts. Stretching over 1,200 kilometers, this river is not just a body of water. It is a lifeline for the flora and fauna that thrive along its banks. This area is predominantly barren. Once a vital fishing ground for early human ancestors, it has played a crucial role in the story of human evolution. Here, in the river's fertile floodplains, remains of early hominids have been unearthed. These findings provide evidence of the long relationship between humanity and this land. The Awash is more than a river, it is a sanctuary. Its waters nourish both the wildlife and the pastoral communities that depend on it. Unique species such as the endemic Omo Valley antelope roam its banks. The river's banks teem with vibrant birdlife. This includes the striking African fish eagle and the elusive shoebill. Yet surprises abound. This river, once flowing freely, now faces threats from climate change and industrial development. These challenges prompt local communities to engage in conservation efforts. Seasonally fluctuating, the river transforms dramatically. It is swollen and turbulent during the rainy months. In the dry season, it recedes into tranquil pools. The juxtaposition of life and desolation along its banks tells a powerful story of resilience. Here, amid the harsh climate, life finds a way. The Awash River is not just a witness to history, it shapes it. It reminds us of the intertwined destinies of nature and humanity. As the sun sets over the river's glistening surface, it reflects a world. This world is where beauty and struggle coexist in fragile harmony. Lake Hawassa is a shimmering oasis in the southern Ethiopian highlands. It draws attention not only for its beauty, but also for its vibrant ecosystems and communities. This expansive body of water stretches approximately 15 kilometers in length. Its surface reflects the azure sky and the surrounding backdrop of lush greenery. A fundamental part of the Great Rift Valley, Lake Hawassa is more than a picturesque lake. It is a crucial habitat for numerous bird species. This includes the striking white-winged cliffchat and the resilient African fish eagle. Here, fishers cast their nets daily. This rhythm of life has persisted for generations. It serves both local sustenance and economic vitality. The lake's shoreline is alive with activity. From bustling markets to families enjoying leisurely afternoons. Visitors may be surprised to discover that Lake Hawassa is home to a unique fish species. This species is known as the Hawassa tilapia. It thrives in these freshwater depths. Notably, this area also hosts diverse communities from different ethnic backgrounds. This creates a rich tapestry of culture and tradition. Each community contributes to the social fabric of the region. As evening descends, the sun dips below the horizon. It paints the sky in hues of orange and pink. In this tranquil setting, traditional fishing boats return to shore. Their silhouettes are etched against the last light of day. Local fishermen share stories, laughter, and dreams of a bountiful catch. Yet the fate of Lake Hawassa hangs in balance. Climate change and urban development threaten this natural resource. They also threaten the livelihoods it supports. Thus, the lake's future is as fluid as its waters. This underscores the delicate relationship between people and nature. Here, by the lakeside, one can feel a profound connection to a place of life. It is a place of struggle and resilience, where every ripple tells a story. Awash National Park unfolds across a vibrant tapestry of landscapes in the eastern Ethiopian plains. The sun's rays frequently dance upon the flowing waters of its namesake river. This expansive sanctuary encompasses over 700 square kilometers. It reveals a rich biodiversity that thrives in its distinct ecosystems. Created to protect the endemic species and unique habitats, Awash National Park serves as a crucial refuge for wildlife. It also plays a vital role in the conservation of Ethiopian flora. Here, the air hums with life. The park is home to the elusive Beza oryx, a graceful antelope. This antelope roams the arid savanna. The endangered Ethiopian wolf prowls the highlands. It inspires awe in those fortunate enough to glimpse its ghost-like form. Surprisingly, Awash also boasts an abundance of bird species. More than 400 different kinds have been recorded here. This makes it a pivotal stop for migratory birds seeking respite. As rivers meander through the park, they carve out rocky gorges. They also create lush riverbanks that draw in varied wildlife. The vibrant tapestry of color stands in sharp contrast to the harsh plains beyond. One might stumble upon a herd of elephants quenching their thirst by the river, or witness the thrilling spectacle of a lioness lounging beneath a tree. Her cubs are scattered in playful abandon. Yet there exists a tension between this wild refuge and encroaching development pressures. As agriculture expands, the delicate balance of life within Awash is threatened. This prompts urgent calls for sustainable practices. In a land where nature's rhythms pulse with unyielding vitality, one truth rings clear. Awash National Park is more than a mere stretch of territory. It is a living chronicle of the rich tapestry of life that defines Ethiopia. Skeleton Coast, Namibia. There are coastlines. And then there is Skeleton Coast, one of the most desolate, hauntingly beautiful, and lethally unforgiving stretches of shoreline anywhere on the planet. A place where two of Earth's most extreme environments, the hyperarid Namib Desert and the freezing South Atlantic Ocean, collide in a landscape of savage, spectacular contradiction. The Skeleton Coast stretches for nearly 500 kilometers along the northwestern edge of Namibia. It was named with grim accuracy for the whale and seal bones that once littered its beaches in the age of industrial whaling, and for the thousands of shipwrecks that have piled up along its treacherous shores over the centuries. The currents here are among the most dangerous in the world. The Benguela Current drives cold Antarctic water northward along the coast, creating dense, blinding fog that rolls in from the sea with almost no warning and can reduce visibility to near zero within minutes. Countless ships, navigating by dead reckoning through the fog, have been driven into the shallows and destroyed. Their rusting hulks still lie there today, some half buried in advancing sand dunes, others resting almost intact on the beach, as if the sea simply placed them there and walked away. The dunes of the Skeleton Coast are extraordinary in themselves. Some rise to over 300 feet, rust-red, iron-barren mountains of sand that plunge directly into the surf without so much as a strip of beach between them. The boundary here between desert and ocean is not gradual. It is absolute. One step you are in the world's oldest desert, the next you are in the ocean, and yet, against every expectation, life thrives here. The same Benguela current that wrecks ships also drives an upwelling of cold, nutrient-rich water from the deep ocean, one of the most productive marine environments on Earth. The ocean is teeming with fish, squid, and marine mammals. Massive Cape fur seal colonies, some containing hundreds of thousands of individuals, pack the beaches in dense, roaring, pungent masses. Brown hyenas and blackback jackals prowl the shoreline, scavenging seal pups and any marine creature the tide deposits. And most remarkably of all, desert-adapted elephants range through this landscape, the only elephants on Earth that have evolved to survive in true desert conditions, capable of going 5 days without water. Covering distances of up to 70 kilometers a day in search of the underground springs and isolated riverbeds where moisture can be found. The mist that rolls in from the Benguela also sustains a remarkable community of fog-adapted organisms, insects that harvest moisture from the air, lichens that cling to the rocks in dense, colorful crusts, welwitschia plants that live for 2,000 years without significant rainfall, drawing all their water from the coastal fog alone. This is a coast of death and abundance, desolation and life, a place where the contradiction is the entire point. Beautiful, brutal, unlike anywhere else. Wildebeest migration, Tanzania and Kenya picture a living river, not of water, but of muscle and thunder and dust. A river a mile wide and hundreds of miles long, moving with a single, unstoppable purpose. That is the great wildebeest migration, and it is the greatest wildlife spectacle on Earth. Every single year, more than 1.5 million wildebeest surge across the plains of Tanzania and Kenya in a loop so massive it can be seen from space. They are joined by approximately 400,000 zebras and 200,000 gazelles, a combined force of nearly 2 million animals moving in perfect biological synchrony, following a seasonal cycle of rain and fresh grass that has continued uninterrupted for hundreds of thousands of years. The migration covers roughly 1,800 miles in a continuous loop through the Serengeti and Masai Mara ecosystems, the longest overland animal migration on the planet. The dust alone is staggering. As millions of hooves strike the dry savanna, great amber clouds rise high into the sky, visible from aircraft miles overhead. The noise, a deep, rolling thunder of hooves, combined with the constant grunting call of the wildebeest, carries for miles across the open plains. It is less like watching animals and more like witnessing a natural force, like wind or rain, something vast and unstoppable. But the most dramatic and terrifying chapter of this migration comes at the river crossings. The Mara River, fast, deep, and filled with some of the largest Nile crocodiles on the continent, cuts directly across the migration route. The wildebeest must cross. There is no other way. They gather in their thousands on the banks, hesitating, surging forward, pulling back, a chaos of instinct and fear. Then, triggered by some invisible signal, thousands plunge in at once. The crocodiles, some exceeding 16 feet in length, explode from the water. The chaos is unimaginable. Many wildebeest don't make it, but most do. Every year, approximately 500,000 calves are born, almost all within a 3-week window in February. This synchronized birth flood overwhelms predators with sheer numbers, ensuring that enough calves survive to sustain the herd. It is evolution's most brilliant defense, survival through abundance. The lion prides, cheetahs, hyenas, and leopards of the Serengeti shape their entire year around the migration, timing their own hunts, births, and movements to match the great river of life passing through their territory. The migration does not just sustain the wildebeest, it sustains an entire ecosystem. It is the pulse of East Africa. This is not simply an animal migration. It is the heartbeat of a continent, a story of endurance, sacrifice, and the relentless rhythm of life that has played out on these plains since long before humans arrived to witness it. Snake Island, Brazil. Off the coast of São Paulo state, approximately 90 miles from the Brazilian mainland, there is an island that the Brazilian Navy has officially declared off-limits to all visitors. No tourists, no settlers, no unauthorized researchers. The reason is straightforward and chilling. The island is home to the highest concentration of venomous snakes anywhere on Earth. Ilha de Queimada Grande, known universally as Snake Island, covers just 110 acres of dense rainforest, rocky terrain, and dramatic coastal cliffs. Within those 110 acres live between 2,000 and 4,000 golden lancehead pit vipers, one of the world's most venomous snake species. Conservative estimates place the density at approximately 1 snake per square meter in certain areas. In reality, some researchers suggest the actual density in the forest interior may be significantly higher. Every rock, every root system, every hollow log, every patch of low vegetation potentially conceals a snake capable of killing an adult human within hours. The golden lancehead is a species found nowhere else on Earth. It exists only on this island. It evolved here in complete isolation over roughly 11,000 years, when rising sea levels at the end of the last ice age severed Queimada Grande from the Brazilian mainland, stranding a small founding population of pit vipers with no way out. Isolated on the island, with an ample food supply, migratory birds that land on the island to rest during seasonal movements, the snakes evolved rapidly. They grew slightly smaller than their mainland relatives to better ambush birds. Their venom became dramatically more potent, 3 to 5 times stronger than the mainland lancehead, because a bird, once bitten, must be incapacitated before it can fly away and carry the snake with it. The island itself created the evolutionary pressure that produced this lethal arsenal. The venom of the golden lancehead destroys tissue, causes uncontrolled bleeding, and can trigger kidney failure and brain hemorrhage. There is no clinical treatment available on the mainland without rapid access to antivenom, and reaching the mainland from the island takes hours. The last lighthouse keeper stationed on the island and his family were found dead, reportedly the victims of snakes that had entered their quarters through open windows and door gaps. Following that event, the lighthouse was automated and the island was abandoned to its serpentine inhabitants. Today, the only authorized visitors are occasional researchers from the Butantan Institute in São Paulo, Brazil's leading toxinology research facility. They study the island's viper population for scientific and medical purposes, cardiovascular medicine. From the sea, Queimada Grande looks paradoxically peaceful, green, lush, dramatic cliffs dropping into the Atlantic. It is only when you know what awaits beneath that canopy that the beauty becomes something else entirely. This is nature's most perfect fortress, beautiful, isolated, and utterly uninvitable.